Yes, we're going to give them the energy they deserve.
Very that. It is both of their first times here, so...
Without further ado, please help me welcome to the stage. Make some noise for Jimbo!
Hey! Yes. Oh, wow. All right, don't forget to pucker up, bitches. Make some noise for Lemon. Yes.
All right, ladies, have a seat. Let's get situated.
Let's do it.
Hey.
Welcome to Chicago.
Oh my God!
Yes, and Roscoe's Tavern as well.
First time at Roscoe's. Make some noise for that.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. You guys are amazing. I love this energy. Chicago is incredible.
I know, we're so lit. I'm so excited. Chicago, make some fucking noise!
Now, before we get started, these people are avid viewers of all the Drag Race viewing parties here. They love and support us immensely. What are y'all most excited for tonight?
Hopefully finding a boy to go home with.
Ooh. She's easy.
You got one right there. You got a volunteer,
there
girl.
you got to take her.
Done.
I'm so excited for this talent show. I know. As a fan of the show, I've always watched for years and years going, what would I do if I was in front of Mama Ru? And so I'm just so excited to see, for y'all to see what happens. It's so much fun.
Yes, little preview already. Okay.
Oh, I mean, if there is a talent show in this episode.
No, I was going to say, we can all assume, like, with an All-Stars or with, like, returning competitors to the competition, they're going to expect a talent show to see, like, some growth, yeah?
It is the thing to do, it seems.
It's either that or it's a sewing challenge.
Right off the bat.
Yeah, which, thank goodness we got a talent show.
And I actually have a growth in my talent show.
Ooh. I'm already intrigued.
A hot goiter.
All right, well, before we start, we do have a couple announcements for you guys. First and foremost, please keep your masks on if you guys are not eating or drinking. And right now, since we have all the girls here, we want to say hello to YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. If you do not follow us on our YouTube, like and subscribe. So make sure you guys can see all of our viewing parties.
Yes.
Tell them what's happening later, Carol.
Stick around for Roscoe's Drag Race, hosted by myself and the stunning Arigato. And we will be joined by our special guests, Jimbo and Lemon. Yes. Roscoe's Drag Race starts at 11 p.m. tonight. Sign-ups are at 10. The show will kick off sharply at 11, okay?
My pussy's hanging out.
Where are you going?
My pussy's hanging out.
Okay.
I can see it in the TV. Like,
Oh, it wouldn't be standard Jimbo without that.
I know, God. I'm such
Also,
a
don't forget to
whore.
join us every Wednesday night starting at 7 p.m. We have Disney Bingo hosted by Ricky and Tyrone. If you guys not come to Disney Bingo, it is so much fun.
Yes.
Thursday night, Mayhem Mutilation of the Minds hosted by Bambi Banks Kool-Aid and EXO Carrington.
Yes. Our special guests for that are Coco Kane
And
Saints from this current season of Dragula. So make some noise for them.
And also, if you guys have not been to Eggs YZ Drag Brunch, every Saturday from 12 to 4, hosted by Coronation.
Woo, woo, woo.
Make your reservations by emailing brunch@roscoes.com. This week, our special guests include Secret Queen, Blue, Giselle Diamond, who's in the audience somewhere, I think. I saw her somewhere, no? As well as Lemon LaCroix and Spank Knightley.
Ooh, stunning cast. Come through, come through.
I love being spanked.
And then we'll tell them who's going to join us a little later next week.
Roscoe's, are you ready to kick this viewing party off? Let's get started.
All right, Mikey, take it away.
So, wonderful entrances. Y'all both look fucking stunning.
Yeah.
Roscoe's, how'd they look?
Thank you.
Oh, my God.
So what was it like walking into RuPaul's, into this season, not walking into a workroom, walking into the main stage? What were you feeling? Like, what was like, oh my God, what are we getting into? Because we're not in a room filled with pink everywhere.
I mean, I was thrilled because I love a runway.
Yes, Bet.
They said, we're walking on the main stage, and I said, yes, we're walking on the main stage. So I was really excited. I was a little confused as to where we would all sit and talk, but I guess stools.
And I thought they were gonna make us lip sync like right away, because I thought, why else would they put us on the main stage? So I was like shitting myself. But
Season 13 tease. Yeah.
yeah, I was like, oh, what's gonna happen? But it's also scary, so I was just terrified the whole time.
Before we talk more about the runways and everyone coming in, your confessional looks, y'all looked fucking trade. Cute as fuck.
I'm so extra. I was like, I really want a yellow fur draped over my shoulder for absolutely no reason.
On brand.
Why did I? Okay.
And Jimbo, was that a callback to your original
Yes,
outfit?
that's my lucky shirt.
Okay.
That I got in New Orleans, and so I was like, I have to wear my lucky shirt. And so, yeah, I'm the first one to ever wear their look twice.
Yes.
It doesn't smell lucky.
That is very true. That's very true. It reeks of fear.
So a couple of the girls were shady right away. Who were y'all gagged by when they lifted the curtain and started walking down the runway?
Mo, for sure. I love that look.
Hell yeah.
That hair with the spirally things. I was just like, ooh, damn. She looks good.
Yeah,
Lemon.
honestly, I think Mo's look was beyond. Like, she really shot on the girls. Like, respectfully, like me included. Like, she just really came in and she did that.
Right.
So I was like, gag. But also just like seeing Juju again, like, oh my God.
Yes.
Like, I was like, bitch, again?
I know. For the millionth
Don't you have
time.
some cats to take care of or something?
Okay, and she just got off of Queen of the Universe, so she has been doing her damn thing. But we love Jujubee here at Roscoe's.
I was like,
Okay.
We love
shouldn't
her
we be
too.
doing Drag U right now?
Speaking of that, I have a question. So, I want to say that these may have been filmed about the same time. Do y'all know if Jujubee was let out of filming to go do Queen of the Universe for that one episode? Because she went home right away. I'm like,
I know that definitely didn't happen.
No.
But
I
I don't know.
I do know that Queen of the Universe they did stay the whole time.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Yep, they just let them run around London.
I want to believe that Queen of the Universe filmed after us.
okay,
I
word.
think so, too. Yeah.
I thought it was
I'm
a
pretty sure it
stunt.
did. Because I think she would have said something to us.
Fully.
And she didn't.
Okay, she kept it.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure that Queen of the Universe filmed after and then just
Yeah.
premiered
And they don't let
before.
you just leave or do anything or
No.
talk to anyone or have a phone or look outside.
Or finger Jimbo.
Locked down.
Look outside.
Yeah.
It's like being in the pandemic all again, right?
They keep you on a tight lockdown.
Hard ice. We know that term
Yes, hard
Ooh,
ice.
hard
I hate
ice.
that.
here. Yeah.
Now, what would have been scary is seeing a judge like Pangina Hills, and maybe Brooklyn if they do another season, because, I mean, I feel like they're now setting that up for a judge to come back and compete on an international season, but I would have been gagged. Like,
Yeah,
even if
it was-
Michelle or anybody like that.
It was just such a, like, doesn't World of Wonder pay you?
Already?
Aren't you on payroll? How's this going to work? That was, like, my first thought. I was like, huh, but that's not tea.
My first
That
thought was,
didn't
why are you
happen.
wearing a wedding dress from the 80s?
She looked great.
No, she looked beautiful. I just was a bit confused.
So we have a very eclectic group, we can say, yes?
For sure.
So I love Bag of Chips. She's hysterical. She's going to stir things up, I feel, already. Yes? We can
Yes.
agree?
She was shady right away. Cheryl was also throwing some jabs, and then Lemon, you were quick with them too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The girls didn't waste no time, but through the interviews I've seen, like promoting the series until it aired, it seems like a majority of y'all said Blue Hydrangea and Pangina were the shadiest. A couple said Jujubee. What would y'all say right now?
Ooh. I mean, honestly, like,
Pangina.
all of... like, I feel like
She
all of
is
us are shady. Like, they, you know...
We all are.
We all love to come for each other. You know what I mean? So, but I don't think anyone is like. I think it was fair because we're all kind of on the same like vibe. No one was like going for like low blows or anything. We were just kind of like all having fun and giving jabs to each other, but like they weren't like really mean things that we were saying.
But you did win your reading
She
challenge
is the
on your
queen of
season.
reading
But I did.
Yeah.
I did win my reading challenge. So, I mean, but that's what I mean. I feel like everyone kind of has, like, a good sense of sharp humor. Like, everyone they cast is like, quick-witted and, like, sassy.
No,
So-
when I saw the cast, I legit expected that from all of you, especially Jimbo, because you won the first Snatch Game of Canada as Joan Rivers.
thank you.
She was
It's
ready.
My Joan Rivers.
Joan
you
was-
missed your mother. Smell my goddamn fingers. They still smell.
How many people make you do Joan Rivers every time?
Oh, I get a lot.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I love it though. So
Oh
I'm
my God, I
happy.
was
that and screaming,
dying.
"It's my special day!" I do that a lot too. Yeah.
I definitely seen y'all in the first season. Felt like y'all came in prepared, and there may have been a few slip-ups, but for the most part, y'all understood what they were asking for and what to do. This time around, did you feel a little more confident or nervous coming into it?
I felt pretty confident. But I was like, I feel like I did really well in all of the challenges, not because I was like, I'm amazing, but just because I went into all of them being like, okay, like I have to learn the lines, I have to really work hard, and I have to really put my shit together because my runways look like shit. So it was like I had to like really, really, really turn it in every challenge so that my busted looks would be fine. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how it happened. But then for this season, I was like,
That's not happening.
Yeah.
so I was so proud of every look I brought, and like I brought shit that was like insane for like just in case, you know? So I feel like I was like ready to give it.
Yeah, I was excited because when I went on to Drag Race Canada, I didn't know any of the queens. I barely really knew how to be a drag queen, really, a good one. And so this time I felt I was very prepared. I had elevated looks and worked on my makeup, and I knew who the other drag queens were, potentially. So, yeah, so I was less afraid and more excited. I was mostly afraid to meet Mama Ru, and yeah, see what she'd think.
All right, well, we're going to jump back into the episode. So let's do it, Mikey.
Let's go. Yeah.
Cheers. Oh, Monique, it's hysterical.
That was cute. That was cute. Do you, Batty? You said you had something. You were going to ask him to stop on what Jujubee had said. She was writing.
Yeah.
She was writing.
She
some
was
notes.
writing. Jujubee's writing something on that piece of paper. So
I saw Lemon's
when we go
name.
back, we go home. We're gonna have to look for that.
Yes.
It was her
Pause.
little diary. She was over there diarizing.
Oh, she was diarizing.
Yeah, in the corner.
Taking notes
Taking
about all of ours.
notes,
I don't know what it said. I just read Lemon, and I was like,
Me too. That's all I read was lemon. I was like,
the fuck?
Okay, so at this point, Monique and Jujubee were trying to like scope the competition out. For me personally, everyone in here, minus Pangina, was a high-placing contender.
Yes.
Did y'all have an idea or like who you thought may have been going home first at this point?
No, I was very ready to like watch the talent show and see
Base it
how
off
that went, because I everyone here is like a fan favorite, and everyone here was really good on their season. There's not one person that I'm like, oh, she's a boot.com. So yeah, no, I just felt like anything could have happened.
Yeah, I had no idea. I was like, who knows? Hopefully nobody.
Girl, not this.
Yeah, like there were maybe one or two entrance looks that weren't my favorite. But
Yeah,
I
which
have
one?
more than two.
Let's hear it.
But who was not your favorite entrance
Tell
look?
us,
Listen,
tell
we're
us.
here.
well, I
Let's talk about
would
it.
just say, for my fourth time entering the room,
Okay. I agree, but we know Jujubee loves bedazzled mallwear. Elevated
no,
mallwear.
She does.
it was
Really
perfect
does.
for her. I'm just saying, you know.
Pedestrian.
That's-
But that's also
That
a
was my least
reused
favorite.
look. I don't know if anyone clocked
Ooh,
that.
no. The hair I clocked,
That's
but not
her
the look.
promo look
Ooh,
Wait,
Jimbo.
from All Stars 5.
Ooh.
I know. She was like, I reused my look. I was like, what? Can you do that? I mean, I did for my confessional, but that's different.
I didn't know that. That's good.
That's her lucky dress. Like it's your lucky shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's talk about the Americans teaming up against you guys. What the hell? How do you? I mean,
I went to school in New York, and y'all really do that. You do it all the time. I think it's built into the culture. I adapt it. I love it. But, yeah, that's like not, I feel like, that unreasonable, is it?
Yeah, I was expecting it.
Would you say that doesn't happen? I feel like
little
competition
alliance.
is like built into the structure of America.
Very much so.
okay, so we've talked about this. We've talked about
I don't
this
mean
a
it
couple
in a
times.
bad way. But.
With we've had people from all over from Drag Race here. So in America, we win money. This you're not winning money. You're donating. Your
Yes.
True.
Are you guys getting repeater badges?
Yes.
Okay, so you're getting badges. I have one too. Thank you, Jason.
Oh well, and then they get to do the duet, so they'll get some royalties.
yeah.
off that, maybe.
Hopefully.
Not in the
RuPaul.
UK. You're right. Not in
Yeah,
the UK.
it's RuPaul, but no, they're not getting any money. So my question was, do you wish that it was here in America so that way you
Yes.
could? Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Of course, the land of dreams. I want to compete in America, for sure I do.
Yeah,
I want to be on
samesies.
VH1.
There you go.
I know.
Well, it's also just like you're spending so much money, and then it's like, here's a badge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I paid $6,000 to get a badge.
And we've talked
For
about
one
this.
look.
We've talked about this when we watched the UK and when we watched Australia, on how the drag is elevated differently because of monetary value and whatnot of what you're getting out in the end. But I'm really excited to see with this season because we have great girls that have been on the season before to bring their A fucking game and really let us have it. So we're really excited to watch you guys. So we're gonna jump back into this the episode.
Ooh.
Drama.
I got shady to the girl sitting next to me.
I don't think we've had that before, Batty, have we?
No. Well, except for Naisha and
Derek.
but we won't talk about that because this is a whole nother stream. Thank you so much. Yeah. So you guys weren't close at first.
Well, I don't think that's true, really.
The thing, what I said is that I love her and I respect her drag, but we don't text every day.
Well, we have a group chat where we
Yeah.
all group chat. And
Like-
I live in Victoria. She lives in Toronto. So we're not like, do you want to go get a coffee and a
how
cinnamon?
far?
And also
how
the
far
other
is
thing-
that, like American-wise, just so we can understand, like.
Like New York and LA.
Like- coast to coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
But
not
it's
gonna be
very
kikiing.
like, the thing about us is that our season premiered at the start of the pandemic.
Yeah.
So we never went on tour. We did our first, probably second show together since Drag Race last week.
Wow.
Just
So
I
it-
saw her on the runway. That was the first time we
Yeah,
saw each other since
exactly.
the show. Yeah.
So that's all I meant by that is just that we don't see each other that much. We don't
Oh, I
text each
love
other
that.
every day, but
I am not worried at all. I know that I love you, and I don't feel weird at all. I'm like, yeah, I don't care at all. This is the show, and they need.
Should we
I
kiss?
hate when everyone's yes. I hate when this show is too nice. I'm like, yeah, let's
But
do
you
it.
are so nice, Jimbo. I
Well,
love
I
how,
know.
like.
I love to be nice in real life, and then as a character on TV, I like the drama. I like, I like it to be fun. I like everyone to go like, oh,
You give great
wow.
TV, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite because we all know the truth. It's a show. They're making a show for all of us to enjoy, and drag queens love drama.
Well, you
so-
give great TV. I mean, the audience wants to know probably, since you said you're a top. Do you give great head?
Brady, do I?
Ask her husband.
Yes. We'll go to Steamworks after, and you can find out.
Ooh, she knows about Steamworks from fucking Canada, Mary. Oh. Lemon, do you know about Steam? No, we're not talking about that place. We're working here. Okay.
So most.
So wait.
Go ahead, Batty.
So you were talking about so you've only been doing drag a year prior to being on the show, correct?
yes.
And so what was it like coming into this after being on the show and only, what was it, maybe now 2.5, 3 years later?
Yeah, it was really hard because it's really hard to get true growth during a pandemic.
Right.
True.
And I do this because I like to be on stage and I like to perform. I like wearing sparkly dresses and shit, but I don't do it for that. You know what I mean? And I didn't do it because I wanted to be on TV. I just was like, I have to shake my ass.
Yeah, you're a dancer.
I have to shake my ass on stage, and I
Yeah.
have to do it in a slutty little wig. You know what I mean? So I was like, for me, not being able to perform for a really long time was just like, okay, well, going into this, it's like, I don't know, it's a weird thing because I'm like, my drag itself has grown, but I'm like, have I grown as a performer? I don't know.
Money will do that to you.
It seems like right after the show, you're all kind of just thrust into it. It's like sink or swim, essentially. Yeah?
Exactly.
Totally,
And I feel like, one amazing thing about before Drag Race when you're a local queen is that you really get to experiment with your audience. And sometimes I did numbers that everyone hated. And I would be like, totally, I won't do it again. You know what I mean? But it's now I can't just come on here and be like, do you guys think this is funny? And if everyone's like, no, I'm like, oh, well, there's 2 more minutes of it. You know what I mean? And then it ends up on TikTok and everyone hates me. So
That's
it's just
my show later, actually.
exactly. So yeah,
Just kidding.
it's just it's interesting, but it was still exciting, and I felt like at the end of the day, I do this because I fucking love it. So I was like, why not just go for it again?
Yeah.
We love to hear it. Now, Jimbo, you were saying earlier that Canada is more cabaret alternative performance-based. I think we've heard that on season 1 and 2. What was the difference? Or one, how many times have y'all been performing in the States? And then what was the difference when coming over here to actually do that?
Well, I think that I don't really know if there's necessarily much of a difference, but I think it's very, if I were to try and be in a pageant over here, I think that would be the challenge for sure to figure out how to do that.
I doubt that. Look at you right now, bitch.
Oh, well, I want to try.
Yeah, you would be amazing at it. I mean, you have it
you.
put together. She's put
you.
together, yay?
Thank you, everybody.
I will say also, like, of the entire cast of people, I think Jimbo had like the most insane growth from our season to now. Like when she walked in, I was like, "Bitch, your face."
Yeah. The glow up is real. The
like
glow
your
up is
makeup
real.
has completely changed.
Yeah, it was
so.
all that harsh critique. I was like, oh my God, I am hideous. And so I practiced and practiced and practiced.
To piggyback off the harsh critiques, so Lemon, you did not have the pleasure of seeing Michelle, correct?
I did not.
So Jimbo, how was that for you, knowing she was going to be there to judge the whole time and her sending you home?
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I seriously don't. What do you mean?
Wasn't Michelle initially there when you went home on?
Oh yeah,
Canada's Drag
yeah.
Race?
She was. Yeah, she was. But you know, I had at that time I didn't know how to do basically one makeup look instead of like 3, and so by the time it got to the end of the ball, the only thing I knew how to do was cover my face in highlighter. And so that's exactly what I did. I'm like, this is a makeup look, right? And so I covered my face in highlighter and I forgot to put on lashes. And then it didn't, thank God they didn't show, but my nails got caught in my hair, my shoes got caught in my dress, I couldn't walk in
So
that
you got
dress.
some grace with the editing there.
Yeah, like it was a bit of a mess. So I definitely I didn't expect to be in the bottom for
I'm
sure.
sorry, don't
based
judge
on
me.
everything else that
Take
happened.
your 15, Batty.
Oh, you need a snack. She's hungry.
Why is this? Can you, I can't do this right
Let's
now.
do some ASMR.
I am actually slightly embarrassed how big the kitchen made my fucking salad.
Do some ASMR.
Everyone,
eat
let's
that
make
lettuce.
some noise for the kitchen. Thank you. They
Bryce,
are
you are so
keeping us
shady
well
for bringing that up
fed.
here. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm so sorry.
No,
oh
you're
my
good.
Was that salad not huge?
It's amazing.
Yes, eat.
What salad was that? I'm
The
curious.
apple walnut. She's gonna eat
Oh,
it.
I'm
one
gonna have
later.
that too.
I'll have it with you after the show.
It
Okay.
smelled good.
Jimbo, I was going to say, I hear that statement, but I slightly disagree because you served some fucking runways. That blue denim one was stunning.
Thank you.
The hair runway and the leather and lace was stunning.
Yeah, so like I'm a
Diva.
costume designer.
Okay.
And so the looks, I knew my looks were good. I have no question about my looks and my fashion. I am so interested in fashion and looks and all of that. So that was not my downfall. It was the makeup and also like understanding as a clown, I didn't understand the runway. Like the clown for me is about performance, about putting on a look. It's about not about modeling or being beautiful. It's about making people laugh and characterization. So that was the part I struggled with, was serving like face and walking on the runway. But I fixed it, you'll see.
As a fan, I think we do like people when they add more than just the fierceness. They add an element of a character or some comedy to the runway because it elevates it and also like sets the standard for what comes after you, honestly. So wonderful job, honestly, Jimbo.
Thank you.
Well, speaking of clowns, I think we should send them in. Let's get back to this episode.
Segue.
Oh my God.
Oh, we're having a halfway pause.
Okay.
We're reflecting.
Girl.
First of all, before we start, we have to talk about Jimbo. First,
Who, me?
Yeah, you bitch. You haven't even been up on the stage yet. You sitting there.
I was like seconds away from a full-blown panic attack. I was just trying to keep it together. I was so nervous. And I watched Lemon. I'm like, wow, she's so pretty and so calm, and she didn't fuck up once.
Okay, so let's talk about the first 4 that we've seen so far.
All right, we opened it with Lemon. I was going to say, as a fan, I think we all appreciate the callback to climbing up the stairs and jumping. Is she going to jump from there kind of moment?
Thank you. You know, it's honestly one of the most iconic moments of Drag Race ever, in my opinion. So, and I just feel like I've never seen a girl jump off a box and been like,
But in true talent show form, did y'all each have to perform your talents twice?
We did have to perform our talents twice, and you want to know the shadiest thing? Yes. So that was my first jump split that I did, and I didn't practice it before because I was like, if I tear a hamstring, it should happen on camera.
Right. Save it for the camera.
So I didn't do it until that first run, and that was the one that was first. It was so messy, and I was like, I don't live. And then the second one, I literally was like, and it was actually perfect. And I was like, very interesting shot choice, editors. Very interesting shot choice. Very interesting. Why'd we do it twice?
Blame it on the edit, yeah?
After Lemon was Monique Hort.
Yeah, Monique looked like some kind of
Mohart.
Tina Turner want to have a good time at the UK. What? How do we feel about that?
I love that hair. I love that sloppy,
the hair
floppy
is absolutely sickening.
Okay, so it's a talent
The
show
look was
performance,
good.
though, we're talking about, you guys.
Something about the voice with the auto-tune, I don't know, that was off for me.
I don't think it was like that in real life, was it?
Okay.
Was
With
it?
the
Was it?
auto-tune?
Yeah, it was a little off.
Okay.
So just the musically, like just a hair, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But she was singing about the Lord,
Yeah, she was feeling it.
about Jesus.
You could be a hair off the music when you're feeling it.
Okay.
Shade.
After Mo was Janie Jacquet.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Jacquet.
woof.
Okay, I feel
Damn.
bad. I feel like because with this
Damn.
editing, it did not do her justice. She
No,
was
it was
sickening
that
in
bad.
Holland. She was top 2, so it was just like I felt underwhelmed watching that performance.
We all did.
Okay.
We all did. No, I know. I love her, and she said it too. Those looks, because she was rushed, what she says after is that she didn't have time to have it fitted properly, and that's why all the looks just didn't look right.
Oh, cohesive.
Okay.
We all have
and
the comic book.
loose
Yeah.
and floppy,
It
and
works,
just
but it's just like Mo said when she came in, like this is going to be about the final details of things.
yeah.
For sure. I also feel like I don't know. I feel like the whole purpose of it was the outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
So-
I thought she was going to do quick change, perhaps, or something like that.
Yeah, and she did.
But
Was she
it quick?
supposed to be lip syncing as well, or was the track just playing?
I believe she told me that the lyrics were too raunchy, so they lowered the lyrics. So she wasn't sure if she should lip sync or not.
BBC's
I
a
think
little
she
more
should've.
strict. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
for sure.
ask a friend that's been on the show before. I don't know.
What did you guys think of that performance?
Well, the first 4 were great. Let's see the next 5.
Oh my God, it's such a pageant answer.
You know about a
everything.
pageant? Oh, she's preparing for the pageant. Remember?
She's paid for the badge.
for the pageant.
After Janie was
Bag of chips.
Yes.
Much
Yes.
better.
I think it was very smart to play on one of your biggest catchphrases of
Yep.
when you were on the season. So
Totally.
she did the the sponge thing with maybe not Monet.
Brown cow stunning.
There we go. Yeah, what
I was
Monique
like,
did.
wrong.
No.
girl.
Monet did the sponge thing, but it didn't go over well because
Yeah.
she didn't hit the note.
Not that tea.
She it was good. She could have done better.
All right, let's find 5 through 9. Here we go. Bring it back.
I think we can comfortably agree that second half was just a little better because Jimbo was in it.
Thank you. Doing a little clown for Mama Ru.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Thank you. I was so nervous. I was like, is she going to like it? And after I did the first one, she yelled, one more time! And I was like, oh my God, she likes it. She likes it. And then I was like, do you think I can throw a piece of bologna to her? And they're like, you could ask. And then she caught it, and I died. I was like, yes!
I think you're the only person who ever threw something at Rue. We all know from
And
our
lives.
American franchise that Utica made her stand up, or she asked her to stand
Wanted
up.
to, yeah.
Yeah,
See the jogging pants.
But you threw, was it bologna or ham?
It's bologna, but they don't
Bologna.
have bologna in the UK. So I had to bring that bologna from Canada. I know. Keep it in my fridge for the 2 weeks. Bring it to the studio in my bag. It warmed up.
So done.
Then hide it in my costume, and I sat on that brick of bologna for like an hour and a half as it heated up, and all the juices went right into my underwear.
This sounds lovely.
I
She
know.
threw full bologna at RuPaul. You win, bitch.
I want a sandwich.
It was hot and
That
steamy.
was-
Did
good.
she catch it both times, or was that one take she caught?
No, it was the first time I was too afraid to do it. It was only after she said one more time. That's when I was like, "Can I throw a piece at her?" And they're like, "You can try." And she wanted it. She was there for it. And so yeah, that was a dream come true for me. Simple pleasures. I don't need $100,000. I just need to throw bologna at Rue.
And you're a winner, honestly.
Yeah. Well, we see that most of the girls sing their own song or sing a song. That seems to be like coming up upon with the talent shows and how that goes. They all want to showcase their music and that they can sing-ish, quote, end quote. And so it's fine, bitch. I have an opinion and it's fine. And you can sit there too, and you already know that some of that was not okay. So, and so they understand too. So thank you so much for coming. But do you find that it is something like watching the watching the whole talent show? Was it like you had a gimmick? You know, you danced, you did something you were actually trained in, and you know, you this is your life. Dance is your life. What do you feel worked better before we go into the next segment? Do camp or talent?
I think that they want to see something that's very like spontaneous, original, and different. And so I was afraid whether it was drag enough, but at the end of the day, because it was a variety talent show, you really could do anything. And I just sort of thought back to all the favorite performances I'd seen, like Detox with that drums, with all like the spray everywhere, and just sort of I wanted to do something that was different and wanted to do something that just to sort of catch her off guard. But I was also nervous. It could have been bad.
Camp.
Camp.
Said the dancer. So
Like Willow Pill's last talent was fucking
fantastic.
amazing.
It was fantastic.
I was like, oh, I love that.
So I think what I meant and what I'm still saying is you obviously bring your talent to the talent show, but it's what do you think that they want to see? And you just answered that for me. It's more camp than an actual, a lip sync number or dancing, because they're going to see you lip sync throughout the competition.
So I believe it's more of a variety show than a talent show, is what they repeatedly said.
Collectively, I think we're on like 29 or 30 seasons. They expect the girls to come back with their own song. So I think something different like what Willow and Jimbo did definitely like stands out above the crowd.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day.
Absolutely, I agree. All right, let's... Oh, do you have something to say, baby?
No.
Are you sure? I want to hear it. Go ahead, spill the tea.
No, just we weren't allowed Enya.
Why?
We weren't allowed a copyrighted song. We either had to make one or use like a jingle from iTunes.
Oh, is that how it works in the UK type of tea?
That's what we were told. So.
Wow. All right.
Production
Well, just
tea.
the Americans got an advantage. Thanks, Apple. All right, here we go. We're going to go jump back into the episode here.
Runway. Roscoe, did y'all enjoy that first runway of UK versus the world?
No, it's a good runway.
Who is your favorite? Shout it out. Let's hear it.
Thank you. Oh my God, I'm so proud of that look. Lemon.
Jimbo, I have to ask you, who made your runway look for the night?
That look is made by Diego Montoya, who is an amazing designer from New York City, and it was my dream to have one of his costumes and pieces. So I knew for this category, the winner baby, I had to spend those coins, call up New York City, and get that made. So I feel so good in that look.
Absolutely, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
And you too, Lemony.
Baby.
So silky, so buttery.
It looked like you just won Canada's Drag Race. I was like, yes.
Yeah, I wanted to be like the little pageant girl from Canada's Drag Race if she grew up and continued competing.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say,
Cute.
for
see
that
that.
runway, it was y'all two, maybe Monique. Yeah, she was stunning as well. I think she like nail on the head. Pangina also,
Beautiful.
yes, very stunning as well. I think everyone else maybe just missed the mark a hair.
There's something about Blue Hydrangea's makeup that I just absolutely love. Like, I'm so confused every time I see her because she looks so different every single time.
I think that look is iconic. I just didn't understand why she wore it for I'm a Winner Baby.
That didn't seem finale
It's a bit
runway
raver
for
girl.
me. Yeah. Very raver, very
Like,
very.
she looked amazing. Like, it's obviously expensive. It was a hype look.
Janie Jacquet looked stunning. It looked like she was at the end of the runway, or excuse me, end of the competition runway. Jujubee.
She tried to...
Sax had a sale. It was lovely.
It was like a
Yeah,
brunch
it was
outfit.
cute.
It
She
was
actually had a different dress, and the zip broke.
Oh.
Tell us about the other dress.
The
since we
other
saw
dress
this
was the Kim Kardashian Mugler white fringe, beautiful thing, but the zip broke.
Damn.
So she threw that on.
I see.
I said
Wow,
what
you
I
are
said.
good at that.
We could be clowns together. You want to run away and join the circus, bitch?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Bring your salad.
I will, and I have more upstairs.
Okay, Batty, you pointed it out. Normally, y'all clap when they walk down the runway.
Yes.
Y'all pay dust to almost everyone but these two. So.
Which, thank you, by the way.
Thank you.
Way to make a girl feel good here.
Yeah, for real.
Bag of chips, though. Like, thoughts?
What was it
What was
again?
she wearing? I don't even remember.
She
Can
was
someone
the-
pull up a picture of an Oscar
It was-
statue really
Oh,
quickly?
the
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah. The
I just
Oscars-
want to check something.
It's gold, by the way.
Does the Oscar have a sword?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if...
It does.
She's
Does
giving me
Sorry.
Joan
Okay.
of Arc meets some sort of...
Does it? It does
Yeah, it
have a
has a
sword.
sword, yeah.
Okay. Oh, no. Does it?
Yeah.
There's
holding a sword.
There's a sword in
Debatable's the
there.
word.
If
Okay.
Jimbo says yes, then
Or
we
it's
agree.
a golden dildo.
Or that, yes.
But is it gold or is it silver? Because it looks...
It is gold.
Gold.
Okay, yeah.
If
It read silver to me.
Yeah,
That
so if the
silver
armor
lime.
was gold, it would have been a cohesive
Her face
look.
was gold. I could
Correct.
tell the
Very
contrast
gold.
there. Yeah. Anything else to say about the runway? Are we ready to see who's gonna lip sync?
Let's see.
Do you have any thoughts before we go into this lip sync?
Didn't I look like a princess?
You did.
Yes, Diva.
Pretty
Let's
little
do it.
princess.
Take it away.
Make some noise for Jimbo!
Oh, baby. So good.
Now
Both of you.
lemon.
Don't forget, Roscoe. Stick around for Roscoe's Drag Race. Both of these people will be performing at 11 p.m. sharp. Yes, yes, yes. So join us after this. But we have a few more runways to go. At this point, are we nervous? Are we excited? What are we feeling? Lemon, we'll start with you, Diva.
I'm lit.
Lit. Hooray for lit.
I'm excited to hear the rest of the critiques.
Very that, very that. Jimbo, how was that getting just like that overall laughter and that back and forth from Rue?
That was so cool. They don't show, but she says it reminded her of her time in New York in the 70s. It reminded her of some people that she mentioned. I didn't know it was 70s talk, but it was but she was just so complimentary, which was just such a relief after Canada's Drag Race and the way I was perceived by the judges there. I kind of had a bit of PTSD to be judged, and so when I felt her love and I felt her acceptance, I just relaxed and I was like, okay, she understands my point of view and gets it. So it was really a big relief. And I loved it. It was a dream come true to watch that happen. I am just over the moon. Yes!
I love it. All right, let's go back and watch them finish these runways. Here we go.
Make some noise one more time for Lemon and Jimbo, y'all. All right, Diva. Sean's going to take a picture
Sean's
right
gonna take
here.
a photo so all the world can see your glamorous tits.
Oh my God,
We
thanks.
love it.
All right, so let's go to the confessional or to the conversation that you and Jimbo were having because you
Okay,
said, hold on,
yes.
they cut something out.
Spill the tea,
So,
Lamb.
Spill it, sis.
okay, I'm gonna spill the tea. So what really had happened? So I sat down with Jimbo in our girly little meeting, and she was like, "There's no way I wouldn't keep you, sis. Your number was amazing. You're perfect. Don't even worry.
That's what
You
I
got
said.
this." And then the producer walked in, and she was like, "So maybe just a little more mystery."
Yeah.
And then Jimbo goes, "You know, I'd love to say that I could keep you, but I can't say that."
I know. I did. I was like, oh, you want me to act? I was like, sure. Because first I was like, there's no way I'm sending you home. I love you so much. And then they were like, And I was like, I'm not so sure. Just because you're my little sister doesn't mean I'm just going to vote for you. I was being an actor.
She's so
She was
politically
giving
correct.
TV. She was giving TV.
Yeah.
Jesus. If you love these divas, stick around next week for RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the World with our special guest, Season 1 winner of Canada's Drag Race, Priyanka.
Oh, but wait.
There's more.
But wait, there's more, whore.
Season 2 winner of Canada's Drag Race, Isis
Isis!
Couture.
We're winners. The live is linked right now on our Instagram, so if you'd like to join us next
The
week
live is
to
linked.
grab a seat, now's the time to join and purchase.
Bring your tomatoes.
Bring your tomatoes. Oh,
Jimbo,
no.
Lemon, is there anything you want us to tell Priyanka or Isis or ask them when we see them?
Tell
next
Priyanka
week?
she's a stupid bitch.
Stupid.
Yeah, tell her the only minute she's fucking is stupid.
Fucking stupid. Got it. Okay.
Do you guys want to hear a joke about Priyanka?
Yeah.
What's the difference between Priyanka and a tampon? Nothing. They're both stuck-up cunts. She actually is my best friend, so I'm allowed to do that.
I like it.
Oh, she's your best friend and not Jimbo?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you legit probably had one of the like top reads in Drag Race franchise history with that one on Priyanka. Like,
Thank you.
quote, Priyanka, you talk a lot about having sex, but the only thing you're fucking is stupid.
So true. You're so wise.
Thank you. I think what was so funny about it is that it was true.
Yeah. Very true. She was trying to fuck me that whole time we were filming, actually.
And even after.
Yeah. She stopped now, but...
only because she doesn't see you that much.
No, but we're going to have sex one day.
Aww.
I know. I'm going to trade her for the crown.
No, well, don't. Wait. Just finish this yet. And then talk to her about a
I
crown.
collect them.
All right, let's finish this so that way we can get into our Q&A with you guys because I know you guys have a couple questions for Jimbo and Lemon. So let's go back to the episode and we'll wrap this up here.
Get those ready.
Ew.
She's not bitter, but give it up for Lemon one more time, y'all.
Thank you.
Yes, Lemon!
Stay juicy, bitch.
You know what? I only got fucked once during the pandemic, but I'm glad they caught it on camera.
Yeah.
I have to say, we love your spirit, and we are so excited to see where you go after this. It's limitless with you. You're so young, you're talented, you're beautiful, and we can't wait to see it.
Yes, Lemon.
Yeah, we love you, Lemon.
Thanks. I'm honestly just excited because now I can finally start talking shit about it.
There you go.
God, everyone keeps coming up to me and being like, is this season going to be good? And I kept being like, no.
All right.
You're
All
gonna
right,
hate
well,
it.
speaking of talking shit, we've got a house full of Chicagoans here who are ready to ask you all some questions. So we're going to open up the floor to question and answer. If anybody has a question, please raise your hand. And Caramel and I will do our best to come to you as best as we can.
He's...
Batty's on her way over there. Don't
Hi.
forget to stick around.
Hi, what's your name?
Jeff. Lemon, you shouldn't have been in the bottom, but who else should have been in the bottom instead of you?
Who do I think should have been in the bottom
In your
instead
place.
of me?
Yes.
I just personally feel like... Yeah.
Don't say it for her. Let her say through her thoughts and her feelings.
I just feel like this was my first time ever being in front of Rue and Michelle. So for me, I felt like I was judged harder than anyone else because I'm like, live singing is original, but the dance number is not. Like, I'm like, we've seen live singing. Have we not? Jujubee did this same number last time she was on All Stars.
Correct.
No? Yeah, so I just was a little confused because I just felt like I honestly would have gotten a little bit more like, oh, we want more from you, but we want to actually see it. And I just was sad that I didn't get that chance when other people have had so many chances.
Yeah.
Jimbo, are you allowed to say whose lipstick you chose, or no, can you not?
Oh, sure, of course. Well, I chose Janie's because I have to save my sister. Of course. No,
Lesbians.
The whole time, like you have to make it seem like you're not going to, but that whole time, it's of course I'm picking Lemon. Yeah.
All right, we have another question back here. Hi.
Hi, my name is Kitty, and I have a question for both of you. Hi, Batty. How are you? I just wanted to know that if there ever is a Versus the World Season 2, who from Canada would y'all like to see? Either Season 1 or Season 2?
Ooh. I mean, my dream is that Tainomi Banks gets another chance.
Yes, I love
Because
Tainomi.
I think Tainomi is one of the most incredible drag artists that's ever walked the earth. She is a fucking legend, and if you spend more than 4 minutes with her, you will realize that you are absolutely head over heels in love with her.
I love her
And
too.
I thought what happened to her was a little Confuselina. So I'd love to see her get another chance at showing off how amazing she is.
Jimbo, same for you.
Was it just season 1 or from Canada?
Any of the Canada
Well,
girls.
Pythia. I love Pythia.
Yes. Oh, bitch.
I love, I feel like we're cut from the same, however that saying goes, cloth, sequin, expensive cloth. And I love her. I think she's a wacko, and I would love to see her do more drag on the show.
Speaking of, you were Tainomi's backup dancer, yes, Lemon?
I sure was when I was like an 18-year-old twink. Well, I'm still an 18-year-old twink.
Very that.
But yeah, I danced backup for her, and she was like the warmest person ever. And like I've danced backup for some people that were not like that. So it was really, really, really cool to get to have this like journey of now becoming like her actual friend and sister.
Oh, we love that.
Hi, sugar tits.
Okay, my question is for Lemon. Blue Hydrangea's runway outfit looked very similar to your outfit from Canada's Drag Race, the one that you made.
That's so shady. No, it didn't, bitch.
No, I mean, it was
Girl, watch the tape back. I look
maybe the
like
color
garbage.
Wait, she's not done yet. Hold on.
No, I mean, obviously Blue's was better, but it looked like similar.
Obviously,
tits.
that's not shady, you guys.
I told you America's shady.
Notice that at all? Did it like run through your head?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
I see it a little bit, the colors, now that you say that.
Maybe the color scheme, but I never thought about it till this exact moment.
Do we have any questions over here, right in the middle there?
This is where I get my exercise for the day. Hi.
Hi. In Drag Race, we've seen a lot of transformation over the years, from camp to fashion, and also like trans visibility, which is super important. My question is for both of you, where do you see the future of drag going? Like, what should we expect to look for, like, in future drag queens and amongst yourselves?
I mean, I hope everything. Like, I hope drag just becomes everything. Because the truth is, I think drag already, like, is everything. And I just feel, like, I don't know. I feel like when I first walked into, like, a queer space for the first time ever, I was, like, overcome with, like, oh, my God, this is an entire room of people that are just like me. And, like, the first time I saw Drag Race, I felt like that, too. But I know that that was my experience, and that's not every queer person's experience. And I just hope every single queer person eventually can look at Drag Race and be like, these are my people.
Come through, Diva.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would like for it to be less gender-based and just more, drag kings and non-binary representation.
Completely.
Yeah, and obviously less focus on beauty, which is a really big part of it. But that's what I love about UK drag is like that perfect mix of comedy and polish. It's not necessarily all about the polish. So.
We have
Now y'all got all the questions
They're
for the
ready
Canadians.
now.
I live.
First and foremost, Lemon, you're my absolute favorite, and I love you.
Thank you.
Secondly, I'm assuming you're watching season 14, right?
Mostly.
Okay, yeah, I'm kind of same, but at this point, do you have a winner in mind?
Cornbread.
Num num num.
I don't know. I don't remember their names yet.
We said that last week that you all should wear name tags their first couple weeks in the workroom so we can see them in and out. Any other questions? We got one back here.
Hi, Batty. My name is Juan. This question's for Jimbo. We just finished watching your special on Wall Presents. My friend and I were wondering, how do you like your peas?
Ew! I hate peas. I hate those little fuckers. I don't like them with anything, ever. I don't even like hearing the word. No, but I just hate peas. I have a phobia of them. I don't like seeing them, hearing them, smelling them, tasting them. So, yeah, I like them best in the trash.
Jimbo had a traumatic experience with peas.
I did.
Mushy peas, so
you have to watch the special to get that. Is there a vegetable you do like? First that comes to mind.
Broccoli.
Perfect. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Gio. My question's for both of you. If they end up doing Canada's Drag Race All-Stars, would you guys do it again?
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
I
mean, I definitely didn't win this one. You know what I mean? So round 3, let's do it.
Yeah,
You
I
wonder-
love the experience is so cool. It's you go and everything is set up like this huge like TV wonderland for you to just go and express and have the best time. And it's just so exciting to know that there's this huge machine of people and costumes and sets all in place for you to really just showcase your talent. So it's very, very cool, and I love it.
Yeah, and I think like one thing that's important to remember is that like it's not qualifying your talent or your ability to be on stage. It's just like what Rue and Michelle and the other judges are excited by. And if that's not you, it's like, okay, maybe I'll try again next time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean you know what I mean? Like, yes, I came 9th. But I'm like, that doesn't mean I can't go on stage again. You know what I mean?
Their opinion of you does not define who you are.
Exactly. So I'm like, you know, as much as I make fun of Juju, like, bitch, that's iconic. You know what I mean? I hope all of us can have a career as you know, fruitful and wonderful as Juju, and I hope we can all get to share as much of our passion with this art form that she gets to.
All right, we have another question over here. Ooh. Do I look like a pedestrian? Hey, girl.
Yes.
This is for both queens. How was the casting process for the show? Did they reach out? Do you have to talk to someone, or?
Is this your first time watching a show?
Oh, but I'm wondering, 'cause it's an international series.
They don't get to call and say, hi, I'd like to be on. But tell us about it.
Yeah, I was just... Are we allowed to say?
We're not really allowed to talk about it.
I don't think we're allowed to talk about it.
Okay.
Really?
We're not supposed to, but I mean, they call.
Yeah.
Were there any, okay, to help him out, were there any other Canada girls or anyone else that you were expecting to see?
I mean, who was I expecting? I mean, I was hoping that it would be me and Jimbo because
hell yeah.
I just felt like the two of us were so fun on our season, and I feel like a lot of people would have been excited to see Jimbo, and a lot of people hopefully would have been excited to see me. So yeah, like we honestly didn't talk about it before we got there because I think we were both just so like, "Ooh, I'll see you there, girl." You know what I mean? So it was just like
a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I was hoping for Jimbo, and like I turned the corner and Jimbo was there, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yes.
You know, but I think what Jimbo does is so cool, and I don't think there's ever been anyone like Jimbo on Drag Race. You know what I mean? So I was like really excited to get to see how Rue would interpret that.
Yeah, I was so excited to go to this foreign country and compete with you, and I know that we offer something different, and so I just was so excited to see all your looks. And when you were unpacking the workroom, I was like, oh damn, you brought some incredible looks that were just mind-blowing. So yeah,
I'll post them, don't worry. Follow me on Instagram.
Actually, where can everyone find y'all on Instagram?
Lemon gives you life, because when life gives
Find
you
your phones right now.
Lemon
Open
gives
your
you
phones.
life.
Follow both of these individuals on their social media.
Jimbo the drag
If you are
clown.
not.
They're all like, we are. We wouldn't come if we weren't.
One more
That's
time,
true.
Jimbo, what was yours?
Jimbo the drag clown.
Well.
Any other questions? Anybody eager to ask a question? I'm going to come over here to the back because there's standing room only, and they're over here. Oh, was that bit shady? I'm sorry. Hi. Hi, what's your name?
Jasmine.
She's in the trenches.
Okay, Lemon, are we gonna get an album?
Are we gonna get an album from me? Would you want one? Yes, I am already working on a little EP, but I just really don't want to, like, sorry to be Rihanna, but I just don't want to release anything until I'm like, I feel like this is coming from me. You know what I mean? And I just want to make sure that everything, like I wrote my rap and Come Through by myself. And I was super proud of it. But there's something even cooler about like going somewhere and people saying your own shit back to you. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, you wrote that.
It's very Melissa Etheridge.
Yeah, so I am working on an EP, but I just don't want to rush it because I want to make sure every single line makes you kind of come a little bit.
Ooh, I just did.
Squirt, squirt.
All right, we have one more question over here.
His name's Eager.
I'm Robert Freeman Smith, also eager, because I thought that was the point.
You touched Sally Jeff Raphael's microphone? You don't know her. She wears red glasses. Uh-huh.
Okay, I have a really good question, and I'm super looking forward to it. First of all, Lemon and Jimbo, you guys are both super fucking iconic, and what a privilege this is right now.
Thank you.
I think as the last question of the night, I'd really like to bring it home and bring it in. What has been the most rewarding moment for you through your whole drag experience? Has there been anything that's really touched you and made you really look back and think, this is why I get out of bed every day and do this? I'm really curious.
Yeah, this evening.
Come through.
So, I mean, we all watched me cry, but after this, I had like a really, really hard time because I did kind of feel like, I was like, oh, maybe I have no talent and I'm garbage and everyone hates me.
No.
Girl, I'm fine now. But I was like, you know, like, they all unanimously thought I should go home. Like, I was like, what's, you know what I mean? What, oh my God, am I garbage at drag? Should I even get on stage ever again? Like, all these feelings. And then my BFF, my best friend in the motherfucking world, Priyanka, sent me a text. And she said, hey girl, I'm writing an album and I would love to have a song with you. I want to have a besties, like, the anthem. And I was like, yeah, I'd love to do that. I'm not sure if I have it in me, but I was like, send me the track. And she did, and I wrote this fucking verse. We recorded it, and
you ate.
And the way it was received was like, oh my God, no, I am that girl.
Yeah, bitch.
You know, like I absolutely am that girl, and like this was just a one-time fantasy fan theory by RuPaul.
Fantastical.
And my best part is really coming from a sort of a different way to drag. I wasn't in the bars. I was in theater, and I was kind of in my own little world. I made a stage in our place in Chinatown because I couldn't get booked. So I was like, well, I'll just have my own shows in my house. Invite all my friends. We have a really cool studio. And so just being on the show, it was really cool seeing how many fans I resonated with around the world and how many people messaged me saying that I gave them such hope to just be weird, be themselves, just take a risk and get out there and just live their best life. And so many people have written to me thanking me for inspiring them to live their truth. Thank you. And to just be courageous and just be yourself. And so that's my dream is embodying that and sharing that.
Roscoe's, give it up for these Drag Race World All-Stars, Lemon and Jimbo. Don't forget to stick around for Roscoe's Drag Race starting at 11. Well, you see 2 performances from each Lemon and Jimbo.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Batty Davis.
My name is Caramel DeVille.
You can follow us on Instagram. I'm Queen Batty Davis.
I am at KMDofficial. And also do not forget to follow Roscoe's Tavern on Instagram, YouTube, and all social media platforms.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us on our premiere of UK vs. the World. We love you. Thank you so much. We want to hear from you, not about you. Be safe.
Ciao, babes.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
We'll see you at 11.